Hi, it's me, Matthias. This is actually the first time I ever showed my face on this channel. So, briefly, I wanted to make a disclaimer. This video is about the Reavers, not the Marauders. I get their names mixed up in this video, so I'm very, very sorry. So, when I say Marauders, I'm referring to the Reavers. Welcome to the channel. My name is Matthias. Today, we're going to talk about Uncanny X-Men issues 252 to 255. Part of Chris Claremont's golden run on the X-Men. And we have some fantastic art by Mark Silvestri. And I have to say that the stories that we get here are freaking awesome. You can feel that the stakes are really high, that the bad guys have the X-Men on the ropes to the point that at this time, the X-Men technically do not even exist. Prior to this, we had the Australian era of the X-Men, but all the team, except for Wolverine, have gone through the Siege Perilous. The last X-Men sort of got nudged in by Psylocke, who convinced them that they had the right to start their lives again. But she was actually trying to save the X-Men from an ambush from the Marauders, who had taken over their Australian base at that time. They actually had captured and crucified Wolverine. Now, he was saved by Jubilee, and she hid him in these catacombs under the base. Now, back during this time, Wolverine's healing factor isn't as OP as it is now. The Marauders had really done a number on him, and now he's coming in and out of consciousness in a totally delirious state where he sees Nick Fury and Carol Danvers talking to him. And we have the Reavers hell-bent on trying to find Wolverine to keep on torturing him. So one weird thing about this whole situation, I understand why the members of the Reavers want to torture Wolverine, because they want to pay him back for he had attacked the Hellfire Club and messed these guys up. But I don't know what Donald Pierce's beef is with Wolverine. The White Bishop really, really, really hates Logan. And working with the Marauders, we have Lady Deathstrike, who also hates Logan's guts. So this all feels very personal. So we have the Marauders trying to hunt down Wolverine, and they're going through all the X-Men stuff who used to live, obviously, at the space. Jubilee and Wolverine, who is barely conscious, are able to escape. We actually get this really awesome moment where our heroes are out in the open, in the desert. We have Lady Deathstrike with a sniper rifle, and she has a clear shot. And she decides it's not honorable to shoot Wolverine down in this state and from the back. If she's going to kill Wolverine, it's going to be in a fair fight. So also during this time, Storm, who had gone through the siege, has come back as a little girl and is in a hospital. And also we have this whole situation with Magneto that actually goes and informs Moira McTaggart that he's not the headmaster of the New Mutants anymore. He basically just abandons these kids that were under his care. They were actually on a mission in Asgard during this time. And we get this really awesome moment between Magneto and Banshee. He's leaving Muir Island, where Banshee actually extends his hand to say goodbye to Magneto, and Magneto just walks right past him. And Banshee tried to express some level of sympathy for Magneto's situation in general, but Mags was just not having it. And then we get a third situation where we have this character. Her name is Amanda Sefton. She's like Nightcrawler's adoptive sister. She's trying to find Excalibur. She needs some help. She goes to their lighthouse. They're off on some type of mission. Now, Amanda is very adept in magic. I think her superhero codename was Day Tripper for a while. So she ends up going to Muir Island to see if she can get any help from what is left of the X-Men there. And then we get one last subplot, because, again, there's a lot of moving parts in these issues. We have Forge. He's meditating, because during this time, Forge also dabbled much more with magic. He actually ends up in the astral plane. He discovers that Storm is alive and that she's a little girl now. But also finds out that the Shadow King is trying to hunt her down. This will lead to Forge trying to reform the X-Men. So what happens is the Marauders decide to hunt mutants. That's the thing. The X-Men are gone. They decide to attack Muir Island. On Muir Island, you're going to have, at that moment, Banshee, Polaris, who for some reason doesn't have magnetic powers anymore. She has super strength. Day Tripper, what's left of the Morlocks. You also have Legion. And the attack that we get from the Marauders, it's brutal. Again, the poor Morlocks, they start picking them off one by one. It's actually pretty sad the moment where you get the death of Sunder, who's like one of the more known Morlocks. Things are so bad that actually Freedom Force is called in to help. And I love the battle that we get between the Marauders and Freedom Force. And we also get the setup to the death of Destiny at the hands of Legion in this story. And this is going to put things into motion for the birth of the Age of Apocalypse. But I'm going to leave this video here. I hope you guys liked it. See you guys next time. Bye.